Good morning everybody, Jamie the cabbie here. It's just gone 6 o'clock in the morning and I left home at 5 o'clock in the morning. Too early, I've got to tell you. Anyway, we're not on our way into work today. We are heading up to go and take part in poppy cabs. Now, poppy cabs is where London taxi drivers give war veterans a free taxi service from stations and places like the Victoria Services Club and the Union Jack Club over to the Cenotaph. So he just opened his door a bit quick. Over to the Cenotaph. So
entering mobile camera zone.
In previous years we've all met up at Great Suffolk Street, but this year obviously there's no CAF left at Great Suffolk Street anymore. In actual fact they're pulling down the shack by the looks of it. So Andy Scott from London Taxi PR has managed to negotiate using the Renaissance Hotel at St Pancras, and the briefing was due to start at 6:30. I'm a little bit late, but it doesn't matter. So we head on up to St Pancras, see if we can catch the end of the briefing, and then we're going to head down to Waterloo and meet up with John. John's going to be taking some photographs as he does every year, because he hasn't got the cab at the moment, because he only has it of an evening. So he's going to be taking some photographs and we meet up with him down at Waterloo. Cheers mate, thank you. Really?
Spring Dolphins. There's people that help you. Look, at my age, I need to be reminded also. Any other questions first of all? No? Okay, so come, those of you at various stations, come and get your packs please, and we'll get you away as quickly as we can, okay?
Well, you had the ramp going down.
You used to come in this way, didn't you? Go up there, and you used to come all the way round, and then rank up on this side, didn't you? Along here.
Yeah.
And then if you was going back out the other way, you used to go down that little... Yeah, stolen our taxi rank for a reception.
Yeah, that was nice.
Where's your right one?
We've arrived at Waterloo Station and we're just about to go up and join the rank. to pick up some veterans to take them over to the Cenotaph. So let's get going. That's the second lot of veterans dropped off at Admiralty Arch, just on my way back to Waterloo Station to pick up a third lot. See how many we can get in today, eh? Just as many veterans needing taxis. So hopefully we'll manage to service all of them, get them all over there, and then we'll go and line up on Westminster Bridge, observe the silence, and then do the whole thing all over again in reverse, taking them back to wherever they want to go.
The bungalow could go around the radiator and move the bed to go to different where they're going to be, right? And it won't quite fit around the radiator, you've got one of them thermostatic valves on it. So I've got to cut a slot in it, I want to fix it to the wall so you can't pull it over, you know? And also put a curtain up on the wall for her as well. I've got loads of umbrellas in front of you.
Did you not see the video? Look, watch the video, they sent me it, I didn't go out. They asked me to go, I said, I've got the thingy tomorrow, I'm not going, I'm taking it, I'm chilling out.
So John, why do you come and do poppy cabs every year?
Well, I must confess, I've not done a lot over the years, but I've done a little bit, but I felt like today I needed to be here just because, just to show my support, not only to the Poppy Appeal, but the old boys, but also the cab drivers that are putting on a great show as usual. And just to be here and do my little bit, that's all. Nothing more, nothing less. Yeah, just to do my bit, you know.
Well done, mate. So why do you come and do poppy cabs every year?
Chairman of the Taxi Charity for Military Veterans. I don't have a choice. But even if I did have a choice, I'd still come.
That's what I'm saying.
So yes, I love coming here. I love helping the veterans. I've been lucky enough today to be with Scotty's Little Soldiers, and that is a pleasure in itself, Jamie. They're beautiful kids and a great day. You know, I always think it's just something small we're giving back. So just give up some of your time. It doesn't cost a lot, it costs nothing, but you make a lot of people happy.
Definitely.
Thank you.
So, yeah, welcome back to Remembrance Sunday. We're here with the Poppy Cabs, and this young chap here, this dashing kind of well-turned-out chap. I took his photo last year with another guy, but not as a cab driver. I took his photo as a knowledge boy, and he was on the knowledge. And I've seen him again this year, and this year he proudly sports a green badge. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So it was, the photo was really nice. The two of them on Westminster Bridge with Big Ben behind. And then I didn't recognise them. They spotted me. Paolo spotted me. So when did you pass out?
So I got my badge got my rec in February, and then I did my suburbs. So I got my badge a month later in March. So yeah, been pushing the cab.
So how long did it take you to do the knowledge?
3.5 years.
Well done.
Part time. You know, sort of working and obviously family and stuff. But yeah.
So what made you do the knowledge?
Just many reasons. Freedom, I think, and also just I think it's one of these honourable professions, in my opinion, similar to what I used to do. A lot of history, and I think we provide a fantastic service, gold standard around the world. And you pick people up, especially tourists, Americans, and they just really appreciate the service that we offer. And fine examples like today, the amount of cabbies have come out and offer their time for free, taking veterans, ferrying them from different termini and hotels and bringing them here. And those are the kind of things that I love and makes us stand out from the rest. And other stuff like the magical taxi tours, taking children to Paris, Euro Disney. I mean, I was involved with that luckily, and that's amazing. And things like that is so enriching, and which I love, and it's part of our culture as a Londoner.
So you can see that the cab trade does get involved on lots of charity events and supports loads of charities. And so you're here at Poppy Cabs, you're sporting a badge, and like you're saying, this is important. So you come as a knowledge boy as well to do Poppy Cabs. What made you come to that as a knowledge boy?
Just being offer your time and being part of this, this wonderful group of people that are offering this, fantastic service.
And so you've passed that as a cab driver.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying it?
I love it. I think it's the best job ever. I've done quite a few jobs. I was a farrier before, which is a great profession as well. But I love the freedom, the people you meet, and I absolutely I think it's one of the best jobs ever.
Anyone thinking about doing the knowledge, what would you say to them?
Well, absolutely do it. It's be disciplined with your time, and it's fantastic. It's a fantastic job. You can do tour guiding course, which I've done with a worshipful company of Hackney carriage drivers. There's so many things that you can do, and it's just a fantastic job. And the people involved with this trade, salt of the earth, fantastic. I've met so many decent people, and I just love it. It's a fantastic job.
No, it was brilliant. So there we are, Paolo. So great, a great kind of ambassador for the trade, a new cab driver, who just loves the job and says it's a great job. So if you are thinking about doing the knowledge, get on it. Just do it, and there's living proof that it's still a great trade. And come and take part in all these great events we support, Poppy Cabs and everything. So Paolo, brilliant, mate. Congratulations.
Thank you.
It's good to see you out there.
Yeah.
So there we go. Paolo, definitely do the knowledge.
Yeah,
Be like
100%.
Paolo. Cheers.
Right, ladies, why do you come and do poppy cabs every year?
Well, we're doing every year. This is the once a year that Fiona and me meet. Obviously, we would like to give something to our veterans as a thank you for what they've done for all of us.
Yeah, and it's giving back. They gave us our liberty, they gave us our freedom. So it's a small price.
Yes, small price to pay.
And it's worth every second. it's just wonderful, isn't it?
Yes, and
It's just the joy and the help that you give to everyone. It's brilliant.
absolutely.
Lee, you don't drive a cab anymore,
No.
but you still come and support this every single year. Can you tell me why?
Why not? I love coming here. It's great seeing all my fellow cab drivers all helping out, seeing the veterans, seeing how grateful they are for what we do, and it's just us giving a little bit back, bearing in mind what they gave, just to give out a day once a year, come up here, and I love it. I meet all my cab driver mates and that, and all the veterans, just love it. And I'm going to do it until I can't.
And you were saying earlier you miss driving a cab.
Yes, definitely.
And you think about coming and doing a couple of days a week if someone
Oh
will rent
yeah.
you a cab.
Yeah, if someone can rent me a cab, I will definitely
So
come
if
back.
anyone's got a cab they want to rent, Lee, where do you live, Lee?
I live out in Montford, Gideon Park.
There you
So
go. If you live in Romford, Gideon Park, and you've got a cab, you can rent Lee a couple of days a week. He's
Yeah.
up for renting a cab a couple of days a week.
that'd be perfect. That'd be absolutely perfect.
Well done, Lee.
Thank you very much, Jamie.
So, Danny, why do you do this every year?
Well, something, you know, it's like a duty really, isn't it? You know, I mean, what they done for us, you know, the sacrifices they made, it's a small token, isn't it, really? You know, it's just something we should be doing every year, and we will do, won't we?
When you say we, who do you mean we?
Well, the trade, you know.
The trade,
the
and
trade.
that's what's important, though, isn't it? The trade really gets behind not just poppy cabs, but it gets behind and veterans, but it also gets behind the children's charities as well, doesn't it?
Well,
It's something unique.
You
isn't
know,
it?
well, the trade comes together at times, doesn't it?
Yeah.
And today's a prime example. And as you say, the Disney trips, the Southend trips, it's something you can give back to people, and and as you can see, everyone's willing and more than happy to do so, and it shows our trade for what it is.
I mean, this is something that the trade has always done. This, always support charities. I mean, this year is the 75th anniversary
That's
of
right,
the taxi charity, 1948, and so it does make, I think, it very unique for any trade, to be involved in charities. But black cabs have always kind of embraced charitable events.
We do, yeah. I mean, there's that, obviously, to become a cab driver, you've got to have a certain amount of love for London as well, and it's part of what we do. It's our DNA, isn't it? It's I mean, you get a bit of pleasure yourself out of it.
It's really fulfilling. Yeah,
it does fulfil. It's fantastic. And people drivers will be coming in and back and out and back and back, picking people up, and it's just fantastic.
So see you next year.
Yeah.
Right, so why do you come and do this every year?
Worthy calls, great calls, fantastic humbling experience.
Are we on TV?
So you've got to check this cab out. So we're here on Remembrance Sunday with all the cabs from Poppy Cabs, and there's this one cab that for me stands out more than any other. One is because it's got the King's cipher, which is so great to see. You don't see much at the moment. But the driver of the cab is the lovely Judith, and there's a really interesting story. So it's the Household Cavalry Foundation's cab. It's the only cab that's got this livery on it. Household Cavalry Foundation, so I've been told and found out off Judith, is a charity connected to Household Cavalry. But this cab is such a special cab, and we got the driver here, Judith, and the story behind it is incredible. So this is Judith, and so Judith actually rides the horses for the Household Cavalry. I suppose giving them exercise and around Hyde Park. So Judith, how did this come about?
Driving along Victoria Street 5-6 years ago, got hailed by an old guy, pulled over, got chatting. Turns out he was the Field Marshal Lord Guthrie. He used to be head of the British Army, SAS, and he's also at the time something called Gold Stick.
Right.
The Gold Stick. So if the Queen wanted to speak to the Household Cavalry or vice versa, they'd often go through him. So he was the Gold Stick. So we was talking about horses, and I said about my love of horses, So he said, we're looking for riders, would you like to come and ride? I said yes. He said email me, because we were already at the Cavalry and Guards Club by now.
Right.
So he gave me his cards, off he went, such a humble guy, and then I didn't know who he was. And then I've read this, oh God, anyway, emailed him. He introduced me to the colonel at the time at the Household Cavalry. Along I went, had an assessment, you've got to be assessed before you can ride.
Yeah.
And then the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah, I mean,
So I ride for the 2 Troop Blues and Royals.
Wow, yeah. I mean,
which is the best one.
So what does that entail? So you do it a couple of times a week? Was it
4 or 5 times a week.
4 or 5 times a week?
I'm a bit set.
Oh, it's fantastic.
So I rock up, I get there about 5:45, 10 to 6 in the morning, get the horses ready, and by 6:30 we're coming out into Hyde Park, exercise for an hour, bring them back, groom them, have a coffee.
Yeah, that's it.
Get ready, go to work.
And then go work in the cab?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. I mean, but the cab is unbelievable.
Thank you.
But so...
I love it. It's I just want to promote the foundation, which is the charity side.
So what does the foundation actually do then? What's its aims?
It's to help anyone within the Household Cavalry that might need help, i.e. a lad needed a wheelchair for his child, they couldn't afford it, so the Household Cavalry steps in. Someone else, lots of things, but it's all to do with the guys and girls.
Yeah, that's brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Thank you.
That's great. So you're here on Poppy Cabs. I've seen you here for years. I normally take photos of people, and I always see you. I took a photo of you last year, and I think, and I've got it somewhere, but you feel the need to come here with Poppy Cabs as well, and why do you do it?
Just to give back.
You're right, yeah.
My dad was a para.
Oh, your dad was a para?
In the Second World War.
Right, okay.
My mum was a sergeant in the Second World War. My mum's got the British Empire Medal, or did have, bless her. She's no longer with us. So it's giving back, and I love the military, obviously, because otherwise I would not give all my time for the Household Cavalry, which I do willingly.
Yeah.
And if I can help them, I will.
Brilliant.
Hence the cab.
There we go.
Because obviously I don't take money for the livery. I need people to realise that. I don't charge for that, obviously.
I mean, yeah, because the charity paid for it, to deliver livery,
Yeah.
and you
and now I just drive around in it for as long as 4 or 5 years left on the cab.
Yeah. So, if you see Judith out, London cab driver, brilliant cab, give her a wave, give her a shout, and donate some money.
Donate, please.
Donate, and it's the Household Cavalry Foundation. You can check it out or do a search for it. There was a QR code. We'll try and put the QR code up, but definitely, I mean, incredible cab, and just again having the King Cipher, that's quite special, isn't it? Because there's not a lot of these kind of going.
It's the only one in London, so there you go.
There we go. So definitely check it out and give Judith a wave. And brilliant. And we'll catch Judith probably next year. I remember it's Sunday again. I'll be taking her photo again, and she'll still moan, "Oh, I'm not photogenic." She's lovely. She's really lovely. And what a great cab driver. There we go, giving her time up. Brilliant. Thanks, Judith.
Thank you.
So why do you come and do Poppy Cabs every year?
Poppy Cab means a very, very lot. It's something little that makes something big happen. We do this every year. It's the same faces all the time that come, and we do this as free as anything, and we get a lot of response out of it. The people say thank you to us, and we can only say thank you to them.
We're going to have a 2-minute silence, which is why the Chelsea pensioners are here. They're not here for you to take photographs. They're here to mark the 11th hour in respect of those soldiers and sailors and airmen who died so that we could have peace in our time. So please respect that when Big Ben strikes the 11th hour. Thank you.
So how do you think the day's gone while you're sitting there counting your money?
Well, put it this way, as is usual, what happens is I'm always panicking. They say a swan is serene on the top, paddling hell underneath. Well, this swan is not serene on the top even, certainly wasn't last night. As always, it always seems to go reasonably well. It's not me that does it, it's the cab drivers and the marshals coming along. They make it work, I just help them.
But you put an awful lot of work in throughout the year.
A few months worth, yes. Yeah. So it's there. It's a labour of love. It's just 14 years for me this year.
14? I was going to ask you how many years it was.
14 years since we started. First year, we had 14 of us lined up at the other end of the bridge. 3 years later, because those first 2 years, we weren't allowed on the bridge at all. But they had the police were looking after it. They had hard concrete barriers there. And then in subsequent years, when TfL looked after it, first year, 3 years after the first one, we had 107 waiting on the bridge. 2018, 2019, we had in excess of 150 because we had both lanes. This year, or last year and this year, it's less than that because, of course, they made so many improvements for the benefit of non-cab drivers, should we say.
Yeah.
If you understand what I mean with that.
So, how's the badge sales gone?
Don't know yet. I know we have got to the point where we've covered our costs. This year, I had 2 badges and I doubled down on them. So we had double the costs previous years. If I can sell them all, I'm going to raise 10 grand. We're now at the stage where every one that goes at sale price is going straight to charity. But whether I'm going to get rid of them, I don't know. So please tell people I've got loads and loads of them and I want to get some more. It's been different badges every year. We've had everything from an FX4 to an FX3 to a Hansom cab, Austin Harris job, and then this year we've had 2. We've had a poppy cab, brown one, and the electric cab. So I'd say double down this year because we've 2 cabs. Because there's every likelihood there may not be any new badges from next year onwards.
How much do they cost if people want them?
We give them away, but we request a minimum donation of £5
each badge.
Each badge, yeah. If we sell them, there are tax implications. If we give them away for a donation, every penny that's donated after costs goes to the charities. Half goes to the Legion, half goes to the taxi charity for military veterans.
Yeah. Well done, Mike.
Thank you.
So Lisa, you come and do this every single year?
Every single year without fail.
And why do you do it?
It's a piece of me that I can give back. It's not about a pound note, it's about feeling proud and the pride of veterans.
So welcome back to Remembrance Sunday, and I've got this fine specimen of a chap standing next to me, and this is Brian. Now Brian,
yeah,
Heffernan,
yeah.
You're the chairman of the Taxi Charity for Military Veterans, aren't you?
I am, yes.
And so it's a special year for the Taxi Charity for Military Veterans, isn't it?
Yeah, it's our 75th anniversary as a charity, founded in 1948 by 3 fantastic cab drivers, and this is our final year as 75. We've earned a lot of money, but we'd always like more money, and we've done a lot of things for the charity.
Did you say it's our final year?
It's our final 75th year.
Final 75th year?
Yeah.
You saying final, it sounded like it was ending.
Next year's the 76th.
Yeah. So it started in 1948 in a little pub, didn't it?
On the Fulham Road.
Fulham
Road, Dawes Road, I believe, yeah.
So why do you think London taxi drivers get involved in charities? And not just the taxi charity, which is probably the oldest one of the lot, isn't it, I suppose?
I think it is, yeah.
It's like the senior service of it.
Yeah.
You've got the, hold on, I'm right, so, hold on.
She's itching to have a go here.
Come here.
She's itching to get involved, look.
Right, I'm being put right.
Yeah.
This is
95 years. It's
hold
the
on.
London Taxi Drivers Charity for Children, and I nearly said that wrong. But
But
we are the oldest in the London Taxi Drivers Charity for
So
Children.
what charity is that then?
The LTCFC.
And that's 95 years.
95 years, 1928. So we are the oldest.
You're the senior. I've been corrected, but there we go.
The children are the oldest.
But there we go. But what that shows is that come here, don't go away anywhere. The London taxi trade has always got involved in charity work.
Yeah.
So you've had, your charity, the children's charity, we've got the veteran charity. You've also got the magical kind of taxi tour, which is probably one of the new ones. Why do London taxi drivers get involved in charities more than I think anyone else?
For me personally, I just like to give back to those that were quite willing to give their lives to us. That's in the taxi charity. I think every man and every woman should afford some sort of respect to these people, be it by giving a couple of hours a day or a few days a week, just to help them, just to make a little effort. And all it is just a little effort. And the same with what Claire does with the children, you know? You can't help a child, who can you help?
Yeah. So, but why do you think the London taxi trade does so much for charity?
For me, we've got the time, haven't we? We all work in a job where you can actually pick it up and put it down again. Do you know, like we've got a lot of time if we can make time.
But time's money, though, isn't it?
It is money, but at the same time, it's still good
but the
to
trade
give back.
But the trade does give, and it's always been
We
something the
always
trade
give
has
back.
always done, hasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is
And it's. I don't think it's recognised enough, John, by what we do, giving. Today, it's a great turnout, but it's a small turnout compared to what we've got.
So today we're all part of Poppy Cabs.
Yeah.
Now Poppy Cabs is quite new, really, in the inception of it.
Yeah. 14 years.
14 years. It started by default, didn't it, Jamie? There was a kind of problems. That's how it started, and it's grown. But like you said, it could do with more people being involved in all these charities.
It could.
You know.
And another one of the guys.
And like you said, the trade doesn't get recognised for what it does. We don't want medals, but we are part of London, and at times, you know.
Someone just asked me if we was on strike.
We're on strike, yeah.
Seriously,
we spent a lot of time.
strike.
We've had a lot of demos on
Yeah.
bridges. You know, that's what happens. You know, but no, we're giving back to charity.
I had a good conversation today with Andy Scott. Andy Scott works for the. He's the PR communications for the
London Taxi PR.
And I said to Andy, how many members have we got now? He said about 900. I said, what, just 900 out of 15,000? He went, yeah. I said, imagine if those 15,000, every one of them gave £1 a week. Just £1. £4 a month. What's that? It's not even a pint of beer.
No.
But yet you depend on 900 people to give PR. We need everyone involved giving something to that PR company, because Andy and Lee do a great job, same as we all do. So give some money. Don't have to give your time, just give some fucking money.
A little bit of money. Yeah,
and a little bit of time.
Yeah.
Because I'm fed up with doing this. I want to be in bed.
So there we go. So with Claire and Brian, both great representatives of the London cab trade. Get involved with some of the charities. Get involved with London Taxi PR. Get just a tiny little bit will really raise the profile. And that's it. You know, we all do a great job, and we're all here. And you know, there we go. And again, if you're a knowledge boy, get involved. You know, knowledge boys are always welcome.
John, £1 a week. John, £1 a week. That's all we ask for taxi PR. £1 a week, £4 a month off everybody, and you could guarantee our PR would be through the roof.
So John, why do you come and do Poppy Cabs?
I come and do Poppy Cabs. It's amazing that these veterans put their time forward and fight for our country, and it's just something easy to come and do and support these veterans on cold and wet days.
Right, that's good. Just great.
So that's Poppy Cabs over and done with for another year. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, please make sure you like and subscribe and hit the bell notification so you don't miss any of our future videos.